Hello everyone, how are you? I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to CSAT classes by Rishi Bhargava. So you are on Unacademy. Welcome to the world of Unacademy, right? We are the largest learning platform in India, right guys? And please, you know why you need to join Unacademy, huh? Widest choices of educators, flexibility to change courses, unlimited views on the lectures. This is something really good, right? And dedicated out solving sessions, printed notes, end-to-end preparation. What else do you need? And you know the results as well. We have got fantastic results, right? And then guys, please have a look at our educators. Top educators in India are part of Unacademy world, right? So guys, you can go for Unacademy subscription. There is a plus subscription, iconic subscription. You can check out the plans. You would get a flat 10% off using the course YTUPSC, right? So similarly for combo subscription also, you have the same code. You can subscribe and you can get a discount, flat discount of 10%. Now Unacademy optional subscription, guys. So again, there is an offer on Unacademy optional subscription as well. So you can use the code and get a discount. So then there is a set of booklets which is available for 9,900 rupees only, where you get 20 UPSC booklets and it covers everything, each and every topic comprehensively. You can actually, have timelines and mind maps over there with that, and contemporary topics are also covered. Most of the contemporary topics are also covered, right guys? So please join our UPSC CSE batch. It has already started on 29th of September, and it's a bilingual batch, and you know the faces, one of the best educators in India. And then you can avail EMI options also on our courses. There would be EMIs as low as rupees 4364 per month. You can actually contact on the given phone number. This is a number given to you. You can call it and you can talk about the EMI options as well. Now let's talk about myself, guys. My name is Rishi, and we are going to today discuss magical rules on divisibility. Yes, divisibility rules. And why it is important. For past 4-5 years they are experimenting with divisibility, rule of 3, rule of 9, divisibility rule of 7. They have been in picture, so we would actually discuss these rules, and I hope that you are going to enjoy the class. I'm going to give you important shortcuts, really important shortcuts, right? So I am MSc in mathematics, MPhil in mathematics, MBA marketing, right? And I have been educating CSAT students for past many years. So many of the students have made it after the mentoring. So I hope that you enjoy the session. So guys, you can subscribe to the Telegram channel, IAS Icons 1, and you can go to the community Bhargava Rish and join it. And now let's talk about check the CSAT, right? So when we say check the, we mean to say is let's do it together and let's get rid of the fear. Now what are divisibility rules? There are certain standard rules that cater to the divisibility and as well as remainders. So when we are talking about rules, we are talking about two aspects. First is exactly divisible, whether the number is exactly divisible, and second we are talking about remainders. Now please, if a number is exactly divisible, so P is exactly divisible by Q, in that case your remainder is 0, exactly divisible, right? So if it is not exactly divisible, this remainder won't be 0, this remainder would have certain value. So we are going to talk about it, and for past 4 years there has been 7 questions on remainders, and we are going to talk about one or two questions as well. But once you realize that remainders are easy, things would be easy for you, huh? So let's see. First rule that I want to talk about is divisibility rule of 3. Rule of 3. So there are certain things we remember since our childhood. Hai sir, area of triangle, half base into height, isn't it? I think this is something like inside our mind, isn't it? Area of triangle, half base into height, sir. Rule of 3, sum of the digits. I think we were always asked sum of the digits. Sum of the digits is exactly divisible by 3. I think most of you would know it, and if you don't know it today, you can write it. No problem, write it. What is the tension, right? But now I'm going to twist this rule and I'm going to change it. I'm going to make it so beautiful that you would forget this rule. Right? How is it possible? First of all, let's talk about this. So I say, suppose I give you a number. I say 27945. Is this number divisible by 3? So many of you would, if you don't know the rule, would actually try to divide it and then find what is the remainder. Is the remainder equal to 0 or not? If the remainder is 0, in that case it is exactly divisible. If it is not 0, then you would find a remainder. Now whenever you are dividing a number by 3, your possible remainders are 0 and 1 and 2. You have to understand this. Right, either the number is exactly divisible by 3, in that case remainder is 0, or it leaves remainder 1, or it leaves remainder 2, simple as it is. So if you talk in context of 3, if you are given a natural number, either it is exactly divisible by 3, or it leaves remainder 1, or it leaves remainder 2. So there are 3 types of numbers if we are talking about 3. Either they are exactly divisible, or they leave remainder 1 when divided by 3, or they leave remainder 2 when divided by 3. See how important it is, right? But anyhow, now we don't need to do this because we don't have space in our paper. So what do you need to do? As per rule, you add it. So you say 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 plus 4 comes out to be 22, 22 plus 5 comes out to be 27. 27 happens to be a multiple of 3. The number is exactly divisible by 3, which means remainder is 0. Now first twist in the rule is that once you are adding, please give it a single digit. So make it a single digit. What is 2 plus 7 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. Alright. So now what the change comes is sum of the digits is exactly divisible by 3. So sum of the digits is made a single digit. Now a single digit number exactly divisible by 3 is 3, 6 or 9, and 0 as well. People forget 0. 0 because nobody wants to be a 0. Have you ever been referred as a 0? I have been referred as a 0 many a times. I was a very naughty kid, so I only love to play and play a lot of pranks also. I was very naughty. So a lot of people you are going to be a 0. Kuch nahi banega tera anda. Right. So 0 is actually really important. 0, 0, shunya, 0. Why 0 is important? 0 is a multiple of 3. 0 is a multiple of every number, guys. Why? 0 can be written as 3 into 0. 0 can be written as 7 into 0. 0 can be written as 11 into 0. So 0 is a multiple of 3, 7, 11, every number. Right? 0 is a multiple of every number. 0 is such an important number, guys. Aryabhatta. Right? He found 0 because he wanted to represent something called nothing, isn't it? So please, 0 is a multiple of every number, which means you won't get sum as 0, but remember 0 is a multiple of 3. So if you make a single digit, it should either be 3 or 9 or 6. So make a single digit. If it comes out to be 3, 6 or 9, the number is exactly divisible by 3. Now one change in the rule I have brought. All right. Secondly, the best part of the rule is that it actually gives you remainders as well. So if I say what is the remainder when 227945 is divided by 3, 227945 is divided by 3, so you add. Once you add, you know, I have just appended 2 over here. So the summation comes out to be 29. 2 plus 9 is 11 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So if by chance single digit does not come out to be 3, 6 or 9, then it would leave remainder, which means this number 227945 when divided by 3 leaves remainder 2. So I think this is a useful rule which is giving you whether the number is exactly divisible, but if not exactly divisible, it is actually giving you remainder. So the rule comes out to be very, very useful, right? So one important part, you should be good at summation. So I can write a random number, just a random number. So you should be good at summation. The problem is summation. Isn't it? Then also if I say is 2, 4, 3, 1, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4 divisible by 3 or not, you add on 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 3 19 plus 2 21, 22, 26, 26, 2 plus 6 is 8, 8 when divided by 3 your remainder comes out to be 2. Because I have already written remainders when a number is divided by 3 are 0, 1 and 2 cannot be 8 as remainder. You cannot write 8 as remainder, yeah, come on. You are dividing by 3, your answer as remainder has to be less than 3. So whatever is left, divide it. So this was good, people were happy and then they said, wow sir, this is so easy. But I think we're just fooling ourselves, right? Why do you want to add? You know, I have been adding a multiple of 3 and a multiple of 3 and getting answer. So I changed the rule. Rule changed. I wish I can change this rule everywhere. But I am changing it for you over here. Rule changed. Remember, ignore. So when I say ignore, I mean to say is do not ignore everything. Ignore undue pressures. Right? Undue demands, undue situations, undue circumstances. Ignore situations where you wanted to say no, but you said yes. Ignore pressure. But over here, I am not saying ignore something. I want to say is ignore multiples of 3. This is your new rule of 3. So what do you mean by ignore multiples of 3? Just check out. 2 plus 7 is 9, ignore. 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 2 plus 7 is 9, 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 4 plus 5 is 9, a multiple of 3, ignore. If the whole number is ignored, the number is exactly divisible by 3. Right? And then again you can check out 2 plus 7, 9, 9 gone, 4 plus 5 gone, remainder 2. So it leaves remainder as well. That's the best part. Whatsoever, if the number is fully ignored, in that case it is exactly divisible by 3. If it is not fully ignored, then it is leaving the remainder. Come on guys, right? So just check out this. 2 plus 4 is 6, ignored. 3 is a multiple, ignore. 1 plus 5 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 3 is again ignored and 2 plus 1 is again ignored. What is left is 5. 5 when divided by 3, remainder is 2. Over. So remember, ignorance is a bliss. Not too much of ignorance. Don't chill out too much, right? It's just that, you know, over here you can ignore. And why this is so easy? And why, you know, addition is so tough? Come on. I am sure most of you would say, now say, yes sir, you're right. Suppose I say, what is the remainder when 8, 7, 1, 1, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 6, 9, 7, 8, 1, 1, 4, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 7, 1, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is divided by 3. Nobody is going to add. I don't think you have the patience to add, isn't it? And with the pressure in the exam, definitely you are not going to add it. So sir, what do you do? Come on, what is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? Ignore multiples of 3. 8 plus 7 is 15. It is ignore 1 plus 5 is 6. Ignore 6, ignore 3, ignore 6 is a multiple, 3 is a multiple. 1 plus 2, ignore 1 plus 5 is 6, ignore 6 and 6, ignore 9, ignore 7 plus 8 is 15, ignore 1 plus 1 plus 4 is 6, ignore. So you can combine the numbers, even 3 numbers, 1 plus 4 is 6, ignored, right? 4 plus 5 is 9, ignored, 3 ignored, 2 plus 1 is ignored, 1 plus 7 is ignored, right? 9 is ignored, 3 is ignored, 4 plus 8 is ignored, 7 plus 1 is ignored, 6 is ignored, 5 is ignored, 5 plus 4 is ignored, 3 is ignored. What is left? 2. What is the remainder when this number is divided by 3? Remainder is 2. So I hope that you are not going to make a foolish mistake. So points to be remembered over here. First is ignore multiples of 3. Second point to remember is 0 is a multiple of every number. I'm more of a board guy, right? Board, not B-O-R-E-D, B-O-A-R-D, board. I teach on board, right? I love writing. So less number of slides, more of theory. And I also know that most of you would love to make a note also. So can you make a note? 2 important points to remember. Maybe someday, huh? And then the point over here was that they would give you a longer number. If I want to test, I know you won't be able to add 20-25 numbers, and I know that most of you know only one rule: sum of the digits. Today there is a new rule: ignore the multiples, right? Then comes rule of 7. Rule of 7. Certainly, and it became famous, it became very famous when this question came in UPSC. The question was 3 7 9 8 1 2 5, 3 7 9 8 1 2 5, P 3 6 9. This was a number given to you in UPSC, right? It's a 11 digit number, right? Is divisible by 7. Is divisible by 7, right? This number UPSC 2021 is divisible by 7. Then what is the value of digit P? What is the value of digit P? And options were given as 1, 6, 7, 9. Now, there are a lot of teachers who would claim there is no rule for sum. Khatam, over, isn't it? And there are a lot of people, those who will say, sir, there is one rule, truncation. So somebody told me truncation. How would you apply truncation to 11 digit number? Tell me anyone. So today over here I am giving the rule of 7. Write it somewhere. Someone said that it is not possible, so I am saying there is a rule of 7. Right? There is a rule of 7. So today I am giving you a rule of 7, and then we can sort out this question as well. What is the rule of 7? Remember the series. Remember the series: 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3. Sir, what would we do? Can you write it here? Come on, write it first. 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2, 3. So for this is for the people, those who say there is no rule. Then keep this thing in mind. If you want to check whether a number is exactly divisible by 7 or not, kindly write it below. So I say, is 4949 a multiple of 7? We know it is, you know, I know. So you write it below this series starting from the left hand side. 4949 from the left hand side, okay? And then just multiply 4 ones are 4, 9 into minus 2 is minus of 18, 4 into minus 3 is minus of 12, 9 into minus 1 is minus of 9. So your answer is minus of 35. If the answer over here, comes out to be a multiple of 7 or 0, I should not write 0 because 0 is a multiple of every number, but I am writing it again for you. If a number comes out to be multiple of 7 or 0, the number is exactly divisible by 7. There is a rule. There is a rule. Huh? So who said there is no rule? Yaar, come on. 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3. Isn't it? So any number. So sir, one more, sir, please give us one more example. One more example. Then one more example. I say is 1001 exactly divisible by 7. So you say 1001, write it like this, 1 ones are 1 and then this is 0, this is 0 and this is minus 1. Your answer is coming out to be 0. 1001 is exactly divisible by 7. Come on, it is there. Huh? So there is a rule. And then people say, so shall we remember results? Solve UPSC question, 11 digit number, isn't it? Solve UPSC question, 11 digit number. How would you do that otherwise? There is only one possible way to do it. Put option and divide it by 7. Put option, divide it by 7. So how much pages you are going to consume in that context? You don't have rough pages. They do not give you a proper rough register. Lo bhaiya, UPSC register for you. Kindly solve it. Sir, please. Rough register is free. No, there is no rough register at all. There are no rough pages. Right. And then the question that may arise over here. Either question arise hoga bhai, sir, this is to sir 6 digits. If the number is bigger than 6 digits, sir, UPSC people, they gave number bigger than 6 digits, sir, what would you do? Right. Then I won't do anything. I would write the series again. 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3. Khatam. Write it n number of times. Okay. Write it n number of times. It works. So if you are my student, right, remember one important aspect. Divisibility rule of 7 is easy. And I was so happy when, I saw a question in UPSC, so I'm writing it again. Right, when I saw this question in UPSC, and I really felt good, right, because most of the people, and there is no solution. You check out the solutions in the booklets, and I say that this is one rule, I'm saying it over here, divisibility rule of 7, right, just check out anywhere, it won't be available, no booklet has it. So 3798125 P and 369. He says what is the value of P such that this number is exactly divisible by 7. One way is when you have P as 1, 6, 7 and 9 as options, right, you put value of P then divide by 7, it would consume the space, or you use my rule, 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2 3 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 1 2, and that's it, isn't it? So we don't need to write 3 again, right? Just check out, this is 3 minus of 14 minus of minus of 14, and this multiply 3, this is 7 into minus 2 is minus 14 minus of 27, sorry, minus of 27 minus of 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 5 minus 2p minus 9 minus 6 plus 18 plus 18. And then all you need to do is just pick up the positive numbers. So 3, 2, 5, 5 and 5, 10, 16, 16 and 18, 16 plus 16 comes out with 32, 34, right? And pick up negative numbers. So this is minus 37, minus 37 plus 4 is minus 41, minus of 49, right? And minus of 49 again, I should not be considering it. Once you attend the classes, you would understand what I mean to say. because minus 49 is exactly divisible by 7. So I should not be considering, but for your sake now I am doing it. So minus 14 and minus 8 comes out to be minus 22, minus 22 and minus 27 comes out to be minus of 49, minus of 49 and minus of 49 and 9 minus of 58, minus of 58 minus 6 comes out to be minus of 64 minus 2p. I hope my calculation is right. So check out again. 3 plus 2 plus 5, this is 16. 16 plus 18 comes out to be 34. So I have written 34 over here. Then see, this is 14 plus 8 is minus 22, and minus of 27 is minus of 49. Minus of 49 minus 9 comes out to be minus of 58. Minus of 58 minus 64. So your answer comes out to be minus 30 minus 2p. Now this minus 30 minus 2p should be a multiple of 7. It should be a multiple of 7. So I put the value of p is equal to 1. Once I put p is equal to 1, minus of 30 minus 2 is minus 32, is not a multiple of 7. If I put p is equal to 6, minus of 30 minus of 12 is minus of 42, which is exactly divisible by 7. Answer is p is equal to 6. Do not disclose this rule to anyone, right? See, we are able to solve this question so easily. So that is the reason I call it a magical rule. And remember, there are rules for 11, there is rule for 13, there is rule for every number. Teacher say there is no rule. Remember, there are rules. Alright, and there would be questions on those rules. So please come explore the world of CSAT with me. Right, my name is Rishi and we are going to have real good fun when you attend these classes. I would love to share your views. Please send me your reviews about these classes, and do not forget guys, we have launched UPSC CSE mains test series. So you can master the art of answer writing. So please, you can subscribe this, right? Also, if you want to score more than 325 in optionals, we have subjects anthropology, public administration, geography, mathematics. So you can easily subscribe for these subjects. Along with that, we welcome you all for a history special October 2, right? You have a chance to win scholarship guys, 50% scholarship, right? So you can join it on 2nd of October, right? And then there is a doubt browser feature available, so you can go to doubts and solutions. You can browse through the available solutions. You can actually check past exams, previous exams also. With that, I end my presentation today. I hope you liked the video. I'm looking forward to more comments, and I'm willing to discuss why this rule of 7, how. If there is a serious candidate who's interested in why, I can discuss why as well, but it would depend upon you guys. So keep looking for CSAT videos. More and more videos would be uploaded very soon. God bless you all. Please stay safe, stay healthy. With that, my greetings to all of you. At the end, Jai Hind.